I came across a tweet from Lauren Southern yesterday talking about SSRIs and how people shouldn't be allowed them until they've tried going to the gym twice a week. And I quote tweeted her and told her that people with opinions like that shouldn't be posting about mental health. She actually replied to me and asked me where she was wrong. And I answered her, and I'm waiting for her reply, but that's just the basis of this video. Because I've been thinking about it, and I think the reason people like Lauren have opinions like that about mental health issues is because we've gone from a place where we were almost to a point where mental illness was on par with physical illness. And it was almost getting to the point where we were recognizing it as legitimate. And then we went too far. And everybody's hurt feelings are now trauma, especially if you're on the internet, terminally, and you look the wrong way at somebody and they now have post-traumatic stress disorder. And I get why people are frustrated. I get why people make glib statements like that. But it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous where we've gone in society both as over-accepting mental illness as just people being the way they are instead of trying to overcome. And also to the point where people are so frustrated that they're saying, you shouldn't be allowed a legitimate treatment plan for a legitimate illness until you've gone and worked out. And to just boil dealing with something like depression or anxiety or the plethora of mental illnesses that exist to just you can get over it with exercise is so wrong. It's so wrong. Like, yes, exercise is an amazing dopamine release and it can help wonders with many mental illnesses, but a doctor that is treating somebody for mental illness is not just going to say you need to work out more. They're going to suggest that you exercise in tandem with your medication, your counseling, your group work if you're doing any groups. There are multiple layers to treating mental illness, just as if you would be treating a physical illness. Many physical illnesses require more than one form of treatment. So, you wouldn't tell somebody with cancer to go work out more. So why is it okay to tell somebody with a chemical imbalance in their brain to go work out more? Because for somebody who is actually mentally ill, that's what it is. It's a chemical imbalance. It's not my fifis are hurt and I'm traumatized. And unfortunately, because we've allowed so many people to claim mental health issues because their fifis are hurt and they're traumatized, now we've got an upsurge of, you don't need the medication. This is all just big pharma. This is all just, you just go work out, stop crying. And to some extent, there are people that need to just buck up and stop crying. But there are so many people that are legitimately suffering and would love to get their butts to the gym, but legitimately do not have the physical capacity because they have a chemical imbalance and they need those SSRIs or those SNRIs or those mood stabilizers or those antipsychotics. That's why they exist. That's why we've come a long way from lobotomies and shock treatment to the point, like, yes, shock treatment is still used, but it is much safer and much less liberally applied than it used to be because we have medication. And we should be thankful that we have medication. We should be thankful that we have that option so that people can take those meds, so that they can have the willpower and the physical capacity to go exercise, to take their life back. And that's the bigger problem. The bigger problems are that we have to find the balance again of, okay, yes, you are legitimately mentally ill. Let's treat you. And yeah, you know what? Life is hard. Stop whining. And because both things need to be said. But you can't just shove off a valid treatment plan because you think that my fifis are hurt and I'm traumatized people have overtaken the legitimately mentally ill. Because that opinion is a dangerous, slippery slope. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, like and share, and I'll see you in the next video.